there, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Reading Habits book tag. I've seen this tag going around on BookTube and it consists of 11 questions and it looks like a lot of fun so you guys can get to know me a little more as a reader and what my habits are. I don't know who originally created this tag, but if I can find it, I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box. So let's just go ahead and get on into the prompts. Question number 1 is, do you have a specific place in your home for reading? I feel like I have 3. I'm either in the bed, on the couch, or upstairs where my bookcases are. I do have a chair that'll come up here and read. I call it my reading nook in my library. Question 2 is, do you use bookmarks or a random piece of paper? I use both. If I have a bookmark readily available, then I'll use a bookmark. But if I can't find one, then it is a random piece of paper, receipts, junk mail, anything that I can keep my spot. But I'm not someone that actively buys bookmarks. So once I run out of those, then it's a piece of paper. Question 3 is, can you just stop reading or do you have to stop after a certain chapter or number of pages? This depends. If it's a book that has really short chapters, then I will stop at the end of the chapter. If it's a book that has really long chapters, like 20, 30 pages, then I'll just stop wherever I need to. If it is a book that I am actually giving myself a goal of reading a certain amount of pages per day, which normally I only do this with my nonfiction books so I can make sure I get them read within the time I give myself, then I will go ahead and stop after that number of pages. So it just depends on the type of book that I'm reading. Question 4 is, do you eat or drink while reading? I usually drink something, usually coffee or carbonated soda water, anything like that. I don't like eating when I'm reading because stuff just gets on the books and I don't like that. Question 5 is multitasking. Do you have music or TV on while you're reading? I usually don't. I find TV extremely distracting and music with lyrics even more so. I usually need silence. The only time that I'll have TV on is if my husband is watching TV and I'll be on the couch reading while he's watching TV, but even still I find that extremely distracting. Question 6 is, do you read one book at a time or more than one book at a time? I usually read 2 fiction books at a time. Currently I'm reading Lord of Chaos and Serpent and Dove. And then if I read a third book, it is nonfiction. I cannot read more than 3 books at a time, so maximum would be 2 fiction and 1 nonfiction at a time. Question 7, do you read at home or anywhere? I can read anywhere. A lot of the times if I know I'm going to have to sit somewhere, I'll bring a book with me. I have read sitting in the car. I've read at doctor's appointments and waiting rooms, waiting to get my car serviced. I can read anywhere. Question 8 is, do you read out loud or silently to yourself? I definitely read to myself. If I read out loud, I would read extremely slowly. Question 9 is, do you read ahead or skip pages? Depends. I have skipped pages before if it's a scene that I find to be dragging or extremely irrelevant to the plot or something that I just don't like. I will definitely skip it. Question 10 is, do you break the spine of a book or keep it new? I usually try to keep it new. I don't like breaking the spine because it makes the pages come out and it just looks bad. But it's really hard because I do have a decent amount of mass market paperbacks on my shelf and sometimes the spine breaks. Question 11 is, do you write in your books? I don't personally write in my books. The only books that I write in are something related to school, like college, or if I'm going to some sort of professional development for being an educator or something like that, and I have a book that I need to write in. But with regards to my fiction books, I do not write in them. I will write in my nonfiction books if it's a book that I'm trying to learn something or anything with regards to learning. That's the only time I will write in a book. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my reader habits tag. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about me and my habits as a reader. Let me know in the comments what your reading habits are, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Goodbye.